Good morning, students. Today we are going to do chapter number 4, which is actually a poem, and the name of the poem is Foreign Lands. And this poem is written by R.L. Stevenson. So, in this poem, a child describes the world outside the green wall. So, let's start with the poem. A girl child is telling about the poem. In the poem, a girl child is telling that up into the cherry tree who would climb but little me. She is saying that nobody rather than me would be climbing up to the cherry tree, and I will, after climbing the cherry tree, I will hold the trunk of the tree with both my hands. Trunk means तना. जो look at the picture. ट्री के जो अपर पोर्शन से कुछ ब्रांचेस टाइप निकले होते हैं, दैट इज नोन एज ट्रंक. And looked abroad in foreign lands. And she is saying that when she will climb the cherry tree, what she would do, she will look outside, she will look the world outside the garden wall, she will look on the foreign lands. Nextly, I saw the next door garden lie. She is saying that she will see the next thing that is beyond the garden, that is after the garden, outside the garden. Uh, that is outside, and it is a garden that is decorated with flowers, that is in front of her eyes. वो क्या देख रही है? एक गार्डन है जो कि फ्लावर्स के साथ डेकोरेटेड है, उसकी आंखों के सामने है. एंड मेनी प्लेजेंट places more that I had never seen before. And what she is saying, that there are a number of beautiful places that she had never seen before this. I saw the dimpling river pass. She is saying that she saw a river, a narrow river that is passing by, and B, the sky is blue looking glass. Looking glass means mirror. शी सेज कि वो एक रिवर देखती है, और वो रिवर क्या है, जो स्काई है, ब्लू कलर्ड स्काई है, उसका एक ब्लू कलर का मिरर लग रहा है. जो रिवर है वो स्काई का मिरर लग रहा है, बिकॉज रिवर में स्काई नजर आ रहा है, तो वो स्काई का मिरर बना हुआ है. The dusty roads go up and down. There are roads that are full of dust. They are moving up and down. The roads are made up and down with people tramping into town. And from the roads, the people are walking into the town. The people are coming into the town by the dusty roads. If I could find a higher tree, then she is saying if she could be able to find a tree higher than the cherry tree, farther and farther I should see. If the tree is more high, if the tree is higher than the cherry tree, she would be able to see मोर डिस्टेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स. अगर वो चेरी ट्री से एक और ज्यादा हायर ट्री फाइंड कर लेती है, तो वो और ज्यादा दूर की चीजों को देख सकती है. To where the grown up river slips into the sea among the ships, and she can also see where does the river meet the sea, at which place the river meets the sea, and where are the ships. To where the roads on either hand, she can see all the roads on the other hand also. On the opposite side roads, she can see that roads lead to the fairyland. She is saying वो दूसरे side के roads को भी देख सकती है, and that roads take people or take her to the fairyland. In the fairyland where all the children dine at 5. She is saying that in the fairyland, all the children, they eat their food at 5 o'clock, and all the playthings, all the toys, they come alive. All the toys become lively. So in the poem, what we have learned that this poem is all about perception or thinking of children. So there is so much to explore in the world, and no one can imagine the diversity of nature, as many things are hidden, and it all depends upon how a child or how a person thinks, as the ordinary things in the world can appear extraordinary. It all depends upon the thinking of a person. So this was all about the poem. Now we will go to the exercise part. A part is answer the following questions. There are some questions given. We have to read the questions and we have to answer the questions. First question is, what is the nearest thing that the child sees after climbing the tree? When the child climbs up the tree, which thing is nearest to the child that he or she has seen? You have to tell. The child says, second question, the child says that the river is the sky's looking glass. Why? Child has said in the poem that the river is the sky's mirror. Looking glass means mirror. Why it is said? Thirdly, why does she call the river grown up when it reaches the sea? Why the girl has called the river as a grown up river when it reaches sea? Fourthly, what does the child imagine fairy lands to be like and what happens there? According to the child's perception, how does the fairy lands look and what happens there in the fairy land? B part is think and answer. First question is, the child does not see any foreign countries from the tree. Why does she call the places she sees foreign lands? As we come to know from the poem that the child, she is standing on a tree, she is standing on a cherry tree, and there are no foreign countries that can be seen from the tree. So why the girl is telling us that she has seen the foreign lands, the places that she has seen from the tree when she was standing on the tree, then why she is calling them foreign lands, why she is calling them foreign countries? You have to tell this. Secondly, do you think the child is imaginative? Give reasons for your answer. You have to tell what do you think according to the child, what do you think according to the girl who was standing on the cherry tree. Was she imaginative or not? And if she is imaginative according to you, then give your answers, give reasons to support your answers that why she is imaginative. If she is not imaginative according to you, then you have to tell why. Okay, then in the appreciation part, in the poem, many words have been used to describe places and things that the child sees. There are so many words that are used to describe places as well as things that the girl has seen. For example, foreign lands and pleasant places. Two words are given here. One is foreign. Foreign is a word that is used to describe a place, and pleasant. Pleasant means happy or beautiful, right? So these two words are used. So what the question says, read the poem and list the words that describe places and things. You have to read the poem carefully and you have to find out the words that describe the places and things in the poem. Then you have to make list of any 4 places where you have visited. You have to tell about 4 places that you have visited and you have to describe one word for all the places. Like for example, suppose you have visited Amritsar and you have to describe Amritsar in one word only. For example, you can use the word beautiful. Okay, similarly you have to tell 4 places where you have gone and you have to describe these places using one word each. Thank you.